Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday the 15th of February 2020 and I just finished work. Best time of the week. Work is done, come back home, sit down at the computer, do a few games with the boys, and maybe do a little bit of stream at on Twitch, you know? Best time of the week. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in on my streams over at twitch.tv/boomfugmc. Link is below. Thank you everybody for hanging out lately. It's been great. We're getting to know a lot of new cool people, and just basically it's been great. We had some ups, some downs in that channel, but right now we're on a good up. So I'm having fun with the game. I'm having fun interacting with people. I cannot complain at all, dude. It's been great. So thank you everybody for your wonderful support. It's been awesome. Some of you might actually have noticed that my clan tag was all of a sudden removed, huh? Yeah, I kind of left Lude a few days ago, and I am now part of Creed. I kind of always wanted to move up to a clan that was more of a competitor clan than a social clan / community clan like Lude was. But hey man, there's nothing wrong with Lude. If you're looking for a good clan to join with some cool people, I would absolutely recommend you looking into the Lude boys and those people. Everybody's wonderful, and they're being led by Clyde the Monkey. You can check out his channel in the description below, dude. He's a pretty chill dude, and I play a lot of games with him. Oh, today this is the very first time on this channel that I actually do a replay review. I was contacted by a dude over Discord. His name in Twitch is Hyperbeast, but his in-game name is Defective Dolphin, and he's playing the Tier 7 British heavy cruiser Surrey, which just got released in the latest patch. And he's got a question. When he sent me the review of the replay file, he says, "Hey Boom, can you teach me how to be good at high tier PvP? Because I'm new to World of Warships and I don't know exactly what to do and I want to get good." Basically, it says that if you have time, could you look up my games and tell me what mistakes I made? Well, first of all, GG for actually reaching out to the community to get help to actually get better, because it seems like a lot of players will just play World of Warships and really not do much to better themselves at all. They just log in, do their few games, log off, and life goes on. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, but when you actually get people active like this, looking to get better, you gotta hand it down, give them some respect. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of my review of your gameplay. I've already watched this replay once before. This is actually my second recording of the gameplay. So starting out, man, you spawned south and you're chosen to go over to A. It's not a bad thing at all. The problem I see right out of the bat now, you are in division with Whiskey Jack in a Z39, and what immediately strikes me is you are in a division that can be really strong as long as you guys support each other and use the strength of both ships. The Z39 could have now been in front of you to the right, do the spotting while you support your DD, but he chose to go to the right, you chose to go to the A. I'm not sure if I like that idea. Number two, right now, look at your position on the map. Look at how you have positioned yourself inside of A. Instead of going in on the left side of that island where nobody can shoot you, you've chosen now to throw almost a complete broadside into A. Of course, you catch the Z23 off guard, but the problem is the Miyoko up north. And not just the Miyoko, here comes the Devonshire into view. And they both have pretty good angles towards you. But you got lucky that there weren't really many other ships up north. this time. But normally, especially in the beginning of the game, you really don't know what's up there. You're better off doing the safe route and go as close as possible to the island on your left to make sure that you can clip a DD overextending in the beginning and blah blah blah. And while you're doing this, the game develops a little bit so you can see where the enemy ships are at all times. Okay, the Jarvis just came into view just as the Z-23 left the cap. So right now you are undetected and your position is quite okay, and I do believe, as I seem to remember, you are going to get the cap. Okay, you shoot. Enemy Z has smoked up, so you were able to shoot without getting detected. But if you look at your Z-39 right now, you can definitely see that that guy is in trouble on the D flank. Because right now what he's looking for is Nelson, Hipper, La Galicianaire, Scharnhorst right of the flank. And I think there's even a Nelson. Hold on, there's a Nelson and a Amagi. Yeah, so he's being overrun like crazy. He's all alone with the landing and the Nagato. And the Nagato is about to die on the right flank. So you get basically now defending each flank and having to do it alone. Alright. Jarvis feeling cocky. Shows you the broadside. Good damage. 2002-67. Take out one of his torpedo launchers. That's good. And you managed to go undetected again. So right now you guys have the advantage at A. But that's the problem. The game can really change really fast. Your position right now at this stage of the game is, I guess it's okay. We know that most of the targets up north have been eliminated. But now's the problem. If you look at the map, you can see definitely there's a huge threat coming from, what is this, E5? A huge Bismarck. Managed to clap the Jarvis, but you did have to pay for it by taking a torpedo. Alright, so here comes Bismarck. 12-kilometer range, you're still detected. Your engine has been knocked out. 17 seconds. Hit that repair button. Let's go. Hit the repair, just went undetected. Right now, you are detected again, and I'm pretty sure it's the Z-23 on the north flank just detected you. And right now, you're actually shooting in the open with a cruiser, a tier 7 versus a battleship, a tier 8 battleship from about 10 to 12 kilometers. Not the best situation to be in, dude. Not the best situation to be in. The second, if that was a fully secondary built Bismarck, you'd be in a world of trouble right now. Because those secondaries will hurt like a mofo. You equip that Bismarck with manual secondaries and IFHE. Yeah. But you got lucky. Go undetected. Alright, so that's the question. What do we do? Okay. Really nothing to shoot at. Do we go north to support our Bayern or Albemarle? Or do we go down south to support our teammate in the Z-23? In my opinion, right now, what I would do, if I would go to that island right over there and poke my nose out in a manner that I don't get detected by the enemy, so we can lay down some fire on the incoming targets coming from sea. And then hope for your Albemarle and Bayern to actually be able to clear out the B cap up north. Because right now, your Z-23 is going to be alone. And once he dies, here comes the crossfire. And the crossfire is one of the worst things you can get in the World of Warships. And it's bound to happen when you lose 2 flanks. So B, you don't have B. And they're pushing through down of D. So this is gonna go the way it has to go, obviously. But what could you have done differently? Well, if you position yourself correctly in the beginning, close to the island, your HP would be a lot higher. Number 2, if you didn't get clapped by the Bismarck at 12 kilometers, you would definitely be higher on HP. But all these are results of a little bit of poor placement inside B and the failure to read your own team. Because if you can see what the team is about to do, what mistakes they're about to make as your team dies, you can decide to go into other positions to at least stop the progression of the enemy team. But I mean, you guys have lost already now, was it 4, 5, 6, 7 ships? There's not much you could do. The only thing you can do now is basically just set up a position. Right now, I would like, this is going to be a loss anyway. I would have just turned right into the island that you're now sailing past on your right to stop or kill at least some of these guys coming in that's within your firing range. But I mean, I don't really see much wrong other than that. I mean, the game was lost a few minutes ago as your team died. So the problem with tier 7 then, tier 7 used to be the go-to tier you can go to make sure that it would be a fair matchmaking. It's a tier 7 would very often face only tier 7s or below that are 5. While now, because of the meta has changed, you've almost always gonna be able to, or you're always gonna find yourself in a tier 8, tier 9 match in a tier 7 ship. And that's a kind of a problem because the armor layout and the gun caliber changes a lot from tier 7 to tier 8 and especially up to tier 9. You are gonna be facing components that are a lot stronger than you. Good Citadel, but if you look at your right now, and let me go free cam. If you look to your right, here comes the paddling. As you take down the Devonshire, your underwear gets stolen by the enemy Nelson. Not really much you could do. It's just the name of the game, you know. Name of the game. Positioning. Read your own team. Know when to push. Know when to fire. Know when not to fire. Is one of those things that you can learn how to do. Like every now and then, for example, that Bismarck, if you were not detected, we know that the DD up north did detect you. But was it worth taking the shot on the Bismarck that you know you can't kill anyway? Or were you better off holding the fire and helping your team out in a way that the enemy don't get the point lead? So as the game winded down, Mr. Defective Dolphin right here ended up with 36,390 HP damage, 2 kills with 1 Citadel, 5 fires, and a loss. I mean, just try to think about a little bit about your positioning. And that's it, actually. And you're gonna have a good thing going for yourself. Thank you so much, Hyper Beast / Defective Dolphin, for sending in the replay. I hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit. And don't be afraid to come over to my Twitch channel. I stream almost every day at twitch.tv/boomfunkmc. I hope to see you guys there. And with that said, I'll bid you farewell. And have a wonderful continue to have a wonderful time this weekend. I'll catch you on the flippity flip. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.